So hopefully we don't get any echoes or feedback because I'm trying something new. I'm live streaming from essentially I have I have one mic going everywhere. So hopefully all is well. So hopefully we don't get any echo. That was me on my end, my bad. Okay, awesome. Sauce E. Awesome saucy. So we gonna do this thing right about now. What up, Kate? Kate's in the house. Good to see you, Kate. Hi, by the way, everybody, what do you guys think about the mobile view of Go Brunch right now? It should look very, very well. Richard has done a great job to make the mobile version of Go Brunch look very aesthetically pleasing. All right. We got a lot of likes on social. I was expecting more people to be in. Let's see. Can you hear me, guys? No, Kate, I can't hear you. Cannot hear you. You might have to hit the microphone at the bottom. Oh, I have the mic off, guys. Yeah, I have the mic off for this session. It's just chat. So I have the mic off just because it's yeah. I forgot about that. Here I am talking to you guys like all gravy. All right. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you, Richard. I really appreciate that. And I'm gonna get started in about 3 minutes because we're gonna record it anyway, and we're live streaming to all social platforms right now. So beside other than TikTok, I think we should be live on Instagram right now as well. Maybe we are. Let's see. Can somebody see if I'm live on Instagram right now? If y'all don't mind. I can't see from my own profile. Okay, I am live on Instagram. Well, there we go. Now I know I can't say anything crazy. No, I'm just kidding. We don't say crazy stuff all the time. So anyway, here we are, guys. We are here in this class. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these live, just random pop-up classes is what I'm calling them, or these live brunches, as Richard and I have labeled them. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot more for everybody watching the recording. This nice, beautiful room that you see right here is brought to you by Go Brunch at gobrunch.com. If you guys want to host live events just like this, then Go Brunch is the platform just for you. So, in this course, in this training, in this class, we're talking about turning AI into an ATM machine. Turning AI into an ATM machine. This subject really just popped in my mind the other day when I was talking with Richard. And it's something that I'm super, super passionate about. Number one, because I'm looking at the future of AI. And also, I'm looking at what AI can do and is doing right now in the present moment to change the lives of so many people all across the world. It's making new millionaires, even new billionaires, but it's making so many people, not only a lot of money, but a lot of lifestyle at the same time. And AI is one of those things where it's kind of hard to talk about because you can go so many directions with it. You can talk about it from unlimited angles. And tonight, I'm just going to talk about it in a very simple way that is easy for anyone that's listening or watching to understand and, most importantly, implement. But here's the thing, although I'll make it easy to understand and easy to implement, the fact of the matter is, I cannot force you to do anything that I'm about to show you. And this is the sad part for me. It's sad because the thing we say we want, a lot of times we won't do what it takes to actually have it, even if it's very simple for us to do. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce you to my first prospect here. This first prospect that I have right here on the screen is an individual that is literally just doing bad at life. You know, they're not getting enough sleep. And then even when they get in bed, she's essentially worried about everything, worried about the bills, worried about her job because she absolutely hates what she does every single day. But she goes to it every single day, dreading it. Not to mention, she's overwhelmed with all of the work that she has to do for a company that doesn't even really appreciate what she brings to the table. And not to mention, every single day, she's realizing that all she's doing is making other people rich while she can barely get by. So time after time and time again, 5 days a week, she wakes up every single day and she's on a treadmill. Over and over again, she's on this treadmill, trading her time for money, only to find that at the end of the freaking month, she still doesn't have any money. That, my friends, is the vast majority of the American population. And right now we're in Christmas season, where the vast majority of the American population has been trained to take the little bit of money that they do have and dump it into the pockets of corporations in exchange for gifts that most people they give those gifts to are going to forget about within a week, only to find that it's New Year and they're entering a new year with no money all over again. That is the definition of insanity. But it doesn't have to be that way. That's the good part about it. It does not have to be that way. Here's our next prospect. This individual wakes up every day in a state of joy, tickled at the fact that he's actually being paid for doing essentially nothing. This individual is what I call someone that has learned to live in the new world. What is the new world? Well, it's any world you want it to be. Literally, any world you want it to be. But this individual, for him, he enjoys leisure time. He wakes up, he has his cup of coffee, pops up his laptop, he works for an hour or so, and then he's out living life at the beach, at the park, shopping, eating the most delicious foods. And the best part about it, as he's doing all of that, he's still making money around the clock. Sounds like a fantasy, doesn't it? But it's not. It's only a fantasy in the minds of these type of people. The individuals that believe that it is necessary for you to do things you absolutely hate, to make money that you will absolutely squander away for 40 years until you retire, until you're old, until you die. This, my friend, is the new way. A way where you allow technology to do the very thing it was designed to do. And what is that? You allow technology to work for you. You allow technology to work for you. And here's what this looks like. I want you to think about something for a minute. These simple things, 5 things I want you to think about: your talent, your knowledge, your skills, your pain, and your success. This is what I want you to think about. All 5 of these are what I call the cash cows, because your talent can be monetized now using the power of AI. Your knowledge can be monetized now using the power of AI and or technology. Your skills, your pain, your success, all of that combined, really, when you break it down, this is who you are. And so now we're living in this world where we can literally just be who we are and get paid for being who we are. Literally. And I want you to really think about this now, because sometimes when I bring this up, people are like, man, I don't have a talent. Yeah, you do. You got a talent. You just do it so well and so naturally that you don't recognize it as a talent. I don't know anything about any. Yeah, you do. You know something about something, but you know it so well. It's so normal to you that you don't think anybody is willing to pay you for it. Usually when a person gets to a skill, a person know they can monetize their skill, but they usually do that. They usually like lease it out, sell it to another company that pays them a few dollars for the time that they are selling their skill for. But what about your pains? What's some painful things you've gone through in your life that you have direct experience with? I want you to think about some pains that you've gone through in life. There's individuals right now on the planet that are going through very similar pain. Was it the pain of a health scare? Was it the pain of quitting a job? It could be any kind of pain. And I'm here to tell you, pain is one of the biggest industries in the world. A lot of people don't know that pain is an industry, but it is an industry. And I'm not just talking about health care, emotional pain, mental pain. Okay. If you've had any type of pain, you can turn that into a gain. And then also, what successes have you had? Your small successes as well as your large ones. This, my friend, is your tickets to a life where you get to control your time most of the time. Now, I'm speaking about these things not from the perspective of an individual that has done a bunch of research and has thought that it would be a good idea to do a class on this topic. No, I'm speaking to you from the perspective of an individual that has damn near 100% complete control over his time. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been in a restaurant, and people hate when I say this, when I talk about the price, eating my $50 sea bass. And by the time I get up from the table, somebody somewhere in the world has purchased something from me that they know I provide, or maybe they don't even know it's associated with me, that has then paid for the meal before I can even leave the table. How can you ever run out when the income is consistently and continuously being replenished? It's no accident. I designed it that way. And many of the systems I put in place manually before AI. So what I'm about to tell you and show you, if you are wise, you can use AI to, and good luck at this, plant more income streams than even I have. And I've been doing it since 2011. But just imagine for a minute, you wake up at a time you decided to wake up in the morning. And the first thing you do after you brush your teeth and things of that nature is something else that you have also decided that you are going to do. Meaning you're not running out of the house, rushing in rush hour traffic to get to a location where someone behind a desk with a suit and tie on has determined what you're going to do with your day. No, this is something that you have decided to do for yourself, whether it is go for a hike, go to the gym. Maybe you want to go for a swim early in the morning. You ever think about that? Maybe it's reading to your child. Maybe it's just getting to see your child be put on the bus. Maybe it's homeschool. Who knows? It's a life that you yourself have designed. You're not looking at the time. You don't care what time it is, because you're in this new world where you have turned your talent, your knowledge, your skill, your pain, and your success into financial gain. Okay. This, I really want you have to see it. And I'm going to spend a little time on this, because if you can't see it in your mind, the chances of you following through with anything that I present here is slim to none. But I want to point something out. You have to become so dissatisfied with this life right here. Because if you are not at a place where you're 100% dissatisfied, where you're literally ready to jump off a bridge, you probably won't get here. Because if it's kind of comfortable over here, okay, if it's just kind of comfortable where you are right here, like you've learned to tolerate it over the years. It's not horrible, but it's painful, but not painful enough for you to quit. It's got to be painful enough for you to say, man, I can't do this anymore. That's the difference between a person that stays here and a person that gets here. This person right here, he's smart. He said, I'm out. And if you're really smart, you'll get to be where this guy is before you even enter this rat race world right here. But I really want you to think about that, because if you're not able to imagine yourself literally controlling your time, and I want you to understand something, guys, These days, time is the ultimate luxury. If you are anything like me, you have noticed that time has seemingly sped up. It's like it's moving faster. And it's moving fast for me, and I control all of my time. So I can only imagine how fast it's moving for an individual that has little to no control over their time. So we got to be willing to do something different, and we will be completely ignorant to ignore the tools that have been created for us to free ourselves and not use them. These AI tools. We will be foolish to continue to do things the way we've always done them, simply because we've always done it that way. If you ask the average person, are they happy? They'll tell you, nah, not really. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do about it? Not much. I mean, that's just the way it is. Life doesn't have to be good all the time. That's the life that most people have sold to themselves. But here I'm asking you to expand your mind. Expand your mind. Literally, open your mind and ask yourself, what's possible? What's possible? What do I have in me that other people would potentially find valuable? What do I have inside of me? What do I know? Okay, what are my talents? What are my skills? What am I paying? What success have I experienced that individuals are willing to pay me for? And in order to ask yourself that question, you got to find value in yourself. You got to see yourself as a valuable person first and foremost. This is not something that is going to come up on the mainstream media. The mainstream media is not going to say, breaking news, everybody, AI has been created, and now human beings are free to create their wildest dreams and live life and get paid for it. No, they're going to tell you the opposite message. They're going to say, millions of Americans around the world are worried that AI is going to wipe everybody out. Everybody's wondering, is AI going to take our jobs? Wow. It's the doom and gloom. I want you to think about it. We're talking about the same thing. We're talking about AI, and we're asking ourselves, how can we utilize AI to free ourselves from this matrix of a rat race? While mainstream society is saying, I hate my job, but I wonder if AI is going to take my job. How crazy is that? So you got to deprogram and ask yourself, do I have anything in any one of these columns that's valuable? Okay. And I want you to look at this image right here. This image depicts an individual, a young lady that has decided to turn her talent, her knowledge, her skill, her pain, and her success into IP. IP is just intellectual property. Intellectual property. So I want you to think about whether you are good at cooking something, whether you are good at doing hair or nails or makeup or fixing a car or drop shipping or real estate or feng shui, or if you have a moving company, or no matter what you are good at, no matter what you're doing right now, you can monetize it easily, easily. So easy that a ninth grade high school dropout can do it. How? How do I do it, Robbie? How? Show me. How? That's my Nick Mershon voice. How? Okay, done. How? Right? The system is simple. Record one video daily for 30 days. What? Yeah, that's right. Record one video daily for 30 days. Why would I do that? Because we're creating online education, folks. Online education, they won't tell you this in the media either, is disrupting, not only disrupting traditional education, it's dropping the people's elbow on traditional education. It's why homeschooling has risen so much over the years, because people have discovered that they can move at lightning speed if they are consuming or educating themselves. And you can be a part of this alternative education revolution. I don't know about y'all, but I hated school. Hated it. Always smelled like a Band-Aid in the hallway. Anyway, that's another subject. So we're going to record one video daily for 30 days. Why one video daily for 30 days? I'll tell you why. Because if you don't, you're going to get burnt out and you're going to quit and you're going to give up and you're never going to finish. So I'm asking you to do one video, 5-minute video, one 5-minute video answering a simple question related to your talent, your knowledge, your skill, your pain, and your success. And this doesn't have to be all combined. This can be, I have a talent. I know how to sing. Well, I'm going to do an online education program about singing. Or I have knowledge about this. Well, do an online education product about that. I can do this. I know how to woodwork. Well, we're going to create an online education program about that woodwork. Oh, I went through this type of pain as a child. Well, we're going to turn that into an online education program. Oh, I've been successful at this. Well, we're going to turn that into an online education program, and we're going to do it by recording one video daily for 30 days. Why one video daily for 30 days? Because we are creating an online course. Oh my God, an online course. Isn't that the thing people say don't invest your money in? Yes. The reason why these people are saying that is because these are the people that are still plugged into this old school system. Go to school for X amount of years, get an education, get a bunch of debt, work at a job that you absolutely hate, or bare minimum, you kind of like it, but it doesn't pay you enough money and you still out of time at the end of the week. That's those people. I'm talking about breaking free. I'm talking about turning your talent, your knowledge, your skill, your pain, and your success into online education by recording one video daily for 30 days. And what are we going to do after that, Robbie? What next? Okay. What? Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to record it with a camera or a phone. Okay. I even got an Android on there because I figured Nick Mershon would be in here tonight. We got an Android on here. You can even record with an Android. Guys, did you know that even Android phones had cameras on them? I don't know if you knew that, but they do. You can turn your iPhone into your camera. You don't have to go out and buy some expensive camera. You can if you want to, but use what you have. Just don't use your camera on your laptop. That there is trash. But whatever else you have, use it. Just record yourself. That's it. Now what? Now what, Robbie? I recorded myself for 30 days, okay? I recorded myself doing one video for 30 days, Robbie. I used my phone. I used my smartphone. I used my Android. I used my iPhone. Now what, Robbie? Now what? Now what? Okay? Guess what? You're going to publish that sapsucker. You're going to publish it on Udemy. You're going to publish it on Teachable. You're going to publish it on Skillshare. You're going to publish it on your website. Now, Robbie, you done told me that we're going to be using AI to do this, okay? But I haven't seen any AI yet, Robbie. Are you lying to me? Or I got it, Robbie. The AI is the thing you're going to upsell me later on in this class. Nope, that's where you're wrong. I'm going to show you that too. Why are we going to bring AI to the picture? Because even though people are good at these things, even though they have talent, they have knowledge, skill, they've overcome pain, they've had success, even though people have gone through this, when it comes to recording one video daily, people are like, what do I talk about? What do I talk about, Robbie? How do I talk about it? What do I say? I mean, can't they just Google it? I hear it all the time. So now what? You publish it, okay? You publish it on these platforms, and then you promote it. And then what, Robbie? You do it again. You don't wait for a sale. You promote that sapsucker and you do it again. Do what again? You go back to the drawing board and you ask yourself, what other talents do I have? What other knowledge do I have? What other skills do I have? What other pain? What other success do I have? And you repeat the process all over again. One video daily for 30 days. At the end of those 30 days, you got an online course that you've recorded with your phone or your camera, whatever. You publish that sapsucker all over the internet, you promote it, and then you do it all over again. Why am I doing this, Robbie? God dang it, haven't I told you anything, man? We're trying to escape this. We're trying to escape the rat race. What's the rat race? Having to show up to earn money. We got to get something out there on the World Wide Web that people can buy from us while we are off doing other things. My God, if I can't buy anything from you while you're having a donut at the donut shop, how are you going to make some money while you're at the donut shop? If I can't buy anything from you while you're out hiking with your kids or your family or your dog, or when you're at the beach, if I can't click a button and buy something from you, how are you ever going to escape this? So the reason why we're doing this is because every time we do this, we are planting a seed into the garden of the internet. Every online program that you come out with is now a seed that you have planted into the garden of the internet. And my God, if you keep on watering those seeds, they start to produce money. It's literally as simple as that. I got a rule. And that rule is I met with a couple a few days ago, yesterday, in fact. Great couple. And I think they're going to do some really great things. They're going to do some really great things, big things. But I met with them the other day. I met with them yesterday at my office. And I didn't charge them anything, okay? And not only did I didn't charge them anything, but I said, hey, I have a rule. When you come to my office, you get to decide what you want to eat, and I have it delivered for you. Okay. I do that with every guest. You want steak? You want lobster? What you want? You tell me. How am I doing that? It's internet money. Whether I'm charging you to sit there to talk to you or not, internet money is out here making money for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. By the time I hit order on that order form, I guarantee you it's been replenished. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get yourself a system, a garden of income that continues to produce money for you while you work, play, eat, and sleep. Now I can see people on these other live streams that we're live streaming on right now. And these are the people that, one or two reasons. Some of them are dropping off. Some of them are dropping off because this sounds too good to be true. Some of them are dropping off because they're ready to go take action right now. Some of them are dropping off because they want to continue to give their life and blood to the rat race that they're going to complain about. It's Sunday night, folks. How's your anxiety when you think about going to work in the morning? Sunday night. I don't know what time I'll wake up. Probably 5 a.m., but I'm going to the gym. I want that to trigger you because only when I trigger you will you be willing to do something different. Okay. So here's the AI side of it. How do I do this? So I'm going to use this software. I don't even have an affiliate link for this, for God's sakes. I should do better, but I'm going to just log in and I'm just going to give you the system, give it to you. That's not my account. So let's do another one. I have to block this out for you guys that are watching the recording. So let's see. All right. So this software right here is called Eureka. And Eureka is going to tell me what people are buying. What kind of online programs, what kind of courses are people buying right now? What are they buying? Why do I want to know that? Okay, this is an AI tool that's going to scrape the internet, tell me what courses people are buying. And now I'll know if my program stands a chance of selling. Why would I create something that I don't know if it's going to sell? I'm a businessman. So, what you want to do is you want to type in something related to your industry. For instance, let's say real estate. I'm just going to hit enter. I want to see what type of courses are selling in the world of real estate. Now you're going to get all kind of stuff that comes up, but I'm already seeing some interesting things. Here's one right here. If you know how to run Facebook ads and do copywriting for the real estate industry, well, this course right here has made 10 million with 101,000 students, only having a 3.8 rating, 99-cent price point for the course. Fundamentals of analyzing real estate investing, $1.9 million. Commercial real estate investing, they made $0 because they gave it away for free to 58,000 people. They must be very well off to give it away to that many people. Here's another one, real estate investing, foreclosures, flipping. This one has made $2.3 million. They sold this course to 47,000 people at an average price of $49.99 per pop. Now, they do change the prices on these courses sometimes, but let's just click on it and see what type of course this is. How long is the course? Oh my God, the course is only 2 hours and 13 minutes. Well, they must have done something magical to this course. Let's see what the course looks like. Let's not guess here. Let's see. This guy is Scott Payton. He collaborated with Jay Connor and Scott Alex. They're selling the course currently at $54.99. They got a little cartoon popping up. And guess what? Nothing magical about it. Old Jay right there, Mr. Jay Connor, is just sitting in the desk talking to you. That's all he's doing in that course. Okay? That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. And he created a 2-hour course, provided 2 articles in there, and he kept it moving and grooving. He just kept it moving. 48,000 students have purchased that course. Where does the AI come in, Robbie? Well, I just told you the software here is AI. So then you also can analyze it and you can say, okay, what if I wanted to create a course? If I'm a real estate agent, what if I wanted to kind of piggyback off of this? Well, just click this AI gap analysis tool right here. And this button is going to scan this course and tell you, based on what it finds about this course, here's some things that they missed out on that you should include in your course. And that's going to help you differentiate your course from this course. Let me click the button and not waste your time. There we go. There we go. Your course. In a nutshell, here's your course. Well, I don't know what else to do. What now? What do I do? I mean, do I? Well, if you know if you have knowledge about this, if you're already knowledgeable about it, if you're already an expert at it, you should know these things. You should know what risk management is. You should know things about taxation and legal considerations, property management. If you're a real estate agent, the problem is when people start talking about things that they're not already good at. But This AI tool has literally laid it out for you. What am I going to do? One video daily for 30 days. My first day, I'm just going to record an introduction video. And the AI says it would be beneficial to include an introduction to real estate investing and explaining the basics and importance of the topic. All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Robbie Cornelius, and I am proud to welcome you to the real estate investing course. And in this course, I'm going to talk about why you should understand the basics and the importance of investing in real estate, foreclosures, flipping houses, etc., for profit. That's it. You record that video for 5 minutes, talk a little bit about your history, how long you've been doing it, and then you hit stop recording. You wake up the next day. All right. Oh, yeah, this is my routine. Now, if you're really sassy, record the whole course in a day. But if you want to pace yourself the next day, all right, today I'm going to spend 5 minutes making a video about market analysis. AI says this section could be included to teach students how to analyze real estate markets, identify trends, and make informed investment decisions. Now, ask yourself, okay, sure, okay. Oh. Hey, everybody. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about market analysis and what you can do to identify trends and make informed investment decisions. Now, I've been in the real estate for blah, 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 blah. 5 minutes, hit stop. You go about your life. Why are we doing this? Because we want to do things that's not taken away from what we're currently doing. Because if you invest a tremendous amount of time into it and you have to work a job and take care of the kids and walk the dogs and kiss your frog, it's going to feel like this is just another task. You want to make it to where, man, this doesn't even feel like I'm doing anything. I'm just talking into a camera for 5 minutes. I stop recording and then I go on about my life. That's all we're doing. You do that consistently. Now, I said for 30 days, but it doesn't have to be 30 days. If it only takes you 15 videos to get your point across, then only do 15 videos. If it takes you 45 videos, do 45 days. Just make it simple and easy for yourself so that you don't get overwhelmed and burnt out. That's all we're doing. And now, I told you, some of you guys are going to still like, oh, well, I don't even know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. Okay, I got another AI tool for you. This AI tool is called GA Jix. Let me sign in here. So GA Jix. I'm going to take this first topic and I'm just going to copy this from Eureka. I'm going to go to Jix. I'm calling it Jix now. I'm just going to drop that in and then I'm going to hit go. What is this going to do, Robbie? Oh, this is just going to write out that section for you. And all you got to do is freaking read it. Since you don't know what to talk about, just read it. Oh, how do I read it? With your mouth. Market analysis is a crucial skill for investors looking to make informed decisions in the real estate industry. And see, by analyzing real estate markets, investors can identify trends, evaluate potential risk and rewards, and ultimately maximize their investment returns. You see how easy that is to read? Just read it. That's your video. That's your video. That's your video. That's your video. Just read it. Just read it. And then hit stop recording. That's it. That's it. What you don't want to do is people say, man, this feels like cheating. It is. As an entrepreneur, you get rewarded for cheating, AKA you get rewarded for learning how to do things easier. In school, they want you to do it the hard way for the sake of doing it the hard way. I remember a teacher telling me don't use a calculator to do math. And I'm like, why did they create it if I can't use the calculator? Why can't I use AI to create courses? Now, one might be saying, Robbie, why would someone pay me to create a course when they can use AI to create a course? Because people love people. They love hearing your voice. They want to see your face. They want to hear about your stories. They want to hear about your failure. They want to hear about your success. They want to hear about you saying it in a way that AI just doesn't have access to saying it that way because AI doesn't have the experience. So, yes, you can read this script, but you also want to talk about things from your personal experience. Skip the things that doesn't make sense for you and just improv. Okay? Improv, improvise. Learn to freestyle because now people are okay with you using AI. They just don't want you to, they don't want to know you used AI, if you know what I mean. So make it to where they can't even detect that you used AI. They're okay with you using it, just don't make it look like you used it. And how do I do that? I'm gonna add my own inflections in my voice. I'm gonna add my own personal stories. I'm gonna talk about my pain. I'm gonna talk about my success. I'm gonna talk about my ideas and how I see it. I'm just using AI to create the foundation. And I'm gonna do that for 30 days and I'm gonna hit publish on that thing. And I'm going to keep it moving. That's it. Why? Because this is a business model that will have you planting seeds. That if you plant enough of those, they start to produce multiple streams of income that earn money for you while you work, play, eat, and sleep. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the life that I live. And it is boring as shit because there ain't too many people living like this. I know people that even have more money that just don't have the time. Man, I don't have the time. My God. You see, I never really even go on vacation because every day feels like one. Why would I? Why? You know what I mean? Every day feels like a vacation. And there's nobody to play with out here. Nobody to play with. So selfishly, this is an invitation for you to come play with me. Meet me in the new world. Meet me in the world where you fall asleep and wake up every single day with a smile on your face. Meet me in the world where you wake up and spend a couple of hours on your laptop a day and maybe you don't touch it at all. Meet me in the park in the middle of the day while everybody else is in them tall buildings selling their life away. Meet me. I'm in them tall buildings too, but I'm doing something a little different. Meet me here using the power of AI. But nothing here I said means anything if you don't do it. And that's my presentation. Short, simple, straight to the point. I'm done. Shouts out to everybody on YouTube. Shouts out to everybody on Instagram, everybody on LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. My name is Robbie Cornelius. I help entrepreneurs all around the world make money online, master their mind. Or is it the other way around? I do that. So that's my presentation, everybody. I appreciate your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check out gobrunch.com if you want to host classes just like I did tonight. You can fill these seats up. I'm going to do a better job at promoting ahead of time. I promote like at the last minute and get these rooms filled. But I appreciate your time, everybody. And until next time, thank you, Margaret Ann. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Oh, did you guys not see my screen? Ah, you didn't. Oh, okay. Well, I got it on the live, so y'all will see that. All right. Yeah, I didn't know I didn't know my screen wasn't showing over here. It's all good. All right, guys, y'all have a great night, all right? Bye.